Hello everybody and welcome back. I am here to share with you an amazing book that I have received from Grabie. I often do collaborations with Grabie. I think their products are absolutely amazing. I would absolutely recommend anybody that is into journaling, art, scrapbooking to go and check out their site. There will be links and all the information down below if you do want to hop on over. Now, I did receive this for free. A little kind of trigger warning, I guess. If you're not into spooky, this might not be the video for you. However, it's fun spooky, so it's not like scary spooky. But I have received 2 boxes actually from Grabie recently. There is another video where I've shared the autumn palette scrapbook box. I do have a Grabie playlist if you want to go and check that out, as well as any previous unboxings that I've done, if you want to kind of get an idea of the Grabie vibe and the kind of things that they offer. They did ask if I would be willing to share the autumn box and this Halloween one, because they have changed the way that they are putting their boxes together. Firstly, you can tell this isn't a box, so that's one massive change. The autumn one was a box, but I did have a book inside as well. So previously, when I've had different subscription boxes from Grabie, you normally get lots and lots of envelopes filled with all sorts of goodies. So stickers and papers and fabrics and all sorts of different bits for, like I said, anything card making, anything scrapbooking, anything journaling, anything art based. You had all different bits and pieces to help you do those things. So they have changed it now. They are putting them more into books. And like I said, I did get one for the autumn box, so go and check that out if you're interested. This is absolutely huge. You can see, absolutely massive. It does say that it's over 200 pages of paper and sticker goodies. Now, I have taken it out of its wrapping only because I didn't want it glaring on the lights that I have. It's a very gloomy day here in England, so I've had to put all of my lights on just so you can actually see what I'm doing on my desk. But yes, I'm excited to have a little look through this. My daughter is already chomping at the bit. She keeps asking if she can have it, and I've said, well, I need to do this video first. I will also have another video where I'm kind of sharing things that I might do with this book and things I would create with it. But let's take you on a little tour. So all the pages are perforated, same as the autumn box. You can keep this as a book. You obviously don't need to take the pages out if you don't want to. You can obviously put your name in there. It does give you a little kind of introduction. So it does say welcome to party night. It does give you a little bit of information about the different sections. So the first part is the artistic nighttime wonders. So they are cards and postcards featuring this lady, Megan Melly's stunning illustrations for your creative projects. Then you've got a section on whimsical ghostly delights, and then a creative Halloween kickoff. So as I said, it is divided into sections. So the first part is all about this artist. So you learn a little bit about her and her background, and then what you see next is her kind of illustrations. So these pages are on, I would say, a thin cardstock. It's thicker than paper, definitely. But you've got these beautiful illustrations. This will be great for, again, scrapbooking. This one is on paper. This is more of a paper. But you could use these for scrapbooking. You can use them for journaling. You've got lots of journaling space. But I like that you get a cool illustration. You've got some writing pages on the back. As I said, all of the pages are perforated, so you can remove them. But as I said, spooky, but fun spooky. I don't think that's overly sort of scary. And I quite like the colours that have been used as well, actually. Now, I do want to say I am not particularly a Halloween person, or I wasn't for a very long time. Last year, Grabie sent me their Halloween box, and I have to say I fell in love. It was so much fun. I don't really like spooky, but fun Halloween I can cope with. And this one is an actual longer one. It's a pull out, so unfortunately not going to fit on my screen if I turn it the right way up, but you're getting a side on version of this. But you've got this big pull out, and then on the opposite side It's just kind of like an orange speckle. But that just tucks in there. Again, you've got this skeletal figure, sorry, just the way that it's tucked in there. Which again, I think just looks really cool. It's, you know, spooky without being particularly creepy. You have got a black on the other side. Got that cool little pumpkin. Got a little cat in between the tombstones. I actually really like the grunginess of this side of the paper as well. Oh, Mr. Page. But yeah, I think these are really lovely pages. Like I said, if you're really into sort of Halloween and things, these would be great for scrapbooks for maybe the month of October. I like that you do get to see who the artist is. You've got the artist signature in the corner of each of her illustrations. This page I absolutely love. I'm not a cat person. I'm definitely a dog person. But when I first opened it, and like I said, I just had a quick flick because my daughter was like, "Can I have it? Can I have it?" This page kind of flicked open and I was like, oh, I really like that image. I really like that image. Like I said, I'm not a cat person, I'm a dog person, but this, I think that's just such a beautiful illustration of a cat. Really lovely. Yeah, then we've got a kind of more cartoony version of a cat, I would say. Then we've got, oh, a little bit in here. Oh, this is a fold out. Oh, which way? Which way is it pulling out? This way? Okay, right, here we go. So you've got this fold out. Are we in frame? Just about. So it kind of looks like you're looking through the trees. And then on the other side, it's just a blurred out version of that, which I quite like. I think that's quite creative. Sorry, it is quite a big book, so I'm shuffling it backwards and forwards, aren't I? Then you've got these. They are not perforated anyway, but I'm thinking you could potentially cut these out and have them as like journaling cards or bits on your journal page. You've then got a repeated pattern on this side, same on this one, again with a repeated pattern. These are perforated, so these are journal cards. These are printed on a thicker cardstock. That's something I do love about these books, and I've noticed is the variation in the paper. So they've thought about it. When you've got journaling or scrapbooking pages, they are paper as you would expect it to be, but when it comes to like journaling cards and tags and things, they are actually putting it on cardstock. Which I really, really like. They've thought about that. So you've got these fun journaling cards here. And I like that they have got something on the back as well. Do you know, I never would have had pink as a Halloween colour. But there it is. See, these are quite like, I like these flowers. And then I love that the other side is a faded version. But then obviously now you can do some journaling. So you could write on this side. Is it going to be the same? Yep, so it's the same for this one. And for the next one. And then these, that's interesting. Okay, so these are a kind of watercolour paper. This is super thick. It is still perforated, so you've got 3 strips. But on the opposite side, you can actually do some colouring in. Is it the same image? So it's the same image on the reverse, but it's for you then to colour in. And then again, you've got these colouring pages. Again, it's on a really gorgeous, it looks like a watercolour paper. It's certainly going to be thick enough and good enough to have either watercolours or alcohol markers if you use them, because they can bleed, can't they? But I think this would hold up very nicely. And you've got nothing on the back. So if there is some warping, bleed through, whatever, if you're using watercolours or alcohol markers, then yeah, it's not going to mess up anything that's on the reverse. So I quite like that. And I quite like that you've got a rather simplistic picture, but then you've got one that's quite detailed as well. So good for all ages. Like I said, my daughter's 6, she's nearly 7, and she wants this book. So this would be perfect for her. This one might be a bit too detailed for her, but these she would quite enjoy, I think. And again, you've got the artist's signature down at the bottom, which I really like. He looks like a fun ghost. Okay, so that was the first section. So that was all about the artist, her designs, her creations. So we've now got whimsical ghostly delights. So ghost themed stickers. Also featuring Megan's artwork, so continuing with her artwork in here as well. And playful designs to craft your own spooky scenes. Oh, okay, fun. So poke holes in this page using a pencil. Oh, that'll be cool. So you poke the holes here, and then if you kind of like tear it back, you're going to be seeing these eyes through. Yeah, those crosses are positioned where the eyes are in these frames. That's very clever. I like that. I like that. Oh, and you've got the same again. That's pretty cool. Okay, you haven't got the same again here though, so you've got two sets of eyes. Oh, these are stickers. Okay, so these are stickers, and they are they have a bleed effect, so you're not going to get a border on them. They are the colour that they are. And another set of stickers. Yeah. And I think these are stickers as well. Yep, so these are stickers. Very cool Halloween stamp shaped stickers. And some more. And some more. Yeah, I quite like these. Well, I like these because these have a shape to them as well. That's pretty cool. So some more stickers. Oh, I like the flowers. The flowers are nice ones. Oh, okay. Now we've got some spooky ghosts. Now, on the last box, although it's a white background, these were clear stickers. I'm just checking that these are the same. Yeah. So these are actually clear stickers, which is nice. So then you're not going to have that white. So obviously where you've kind of got the faded bits and where you can see white here, that's going to be clear when you actually stick it down somewhere. So if you were to stick that on this page, for example, you will kind of just see the shimmer of a ghost. So I actually really like these. I think that's going to be really fun, creating that spooky scene. Then it looks like we've got a pop out of a house. So we've got a spooky house. Oh, and it's a fold out. So I think you get all the rooms inside as well. So this whole thing folds out. A bit like a spooky house card. And then you can obviously decorate the inside of the house with these stickers. Are these stickers? Okay, so I think it's a sticker sheet. Let me just check, because it feels shiny like it's a sticker. Okay, so it is a clear sticker sheet, but they are not die cut. So I guess you can then cut out what it is that you want and stick it in. But that is one clear sticker sheet. These are die cut. Again, they are clear stickers. So while they have got a kind of shape around them, it's a clear sticker. But you've got all the little furniture that you can put into that house. We've also got little ghosts which you can put into the house, chandeliers, tables. Let's have a look. So again, this top section is not die cut, but these banners are. So you can have the banners, but these you would have to cut out exactly what you wanted, and then stick those down. And then you've got some more kind of spooky pages. Oh, hang on, is this one a... Yeah, this one's a pull out. So it's a double page. And then you've got more on this side. It's essentially the same sort of thing, I think, with bats in the trees. And it's the same on this one. And I think this one's going to be the same. Yeah. But I actually quite like that you've got these big fold out pages, because again, if you're going to use this in a journal, once you've taken out the perforated page, you can, I mean, it might have to be like a ring bound journal, but you can hole punch one side and you've still got that kind of flip out then, haven't you? So you've got an interactive page instantly, and you haven't got to like washi tape or do anything else like that, because you've already got these pages already kind of hinged, which I really quite like. Again, like I said, I'm not really a Halloweeny person, but because these look hand drawn and hand sketched, I really like these. these are kind of more my style, I think, the kind of sketchiness where it looks hand-drawn. I do like those. And again, I'm assuming that they are a clear sticker. Yes, they are a clear sticker. Same for these. And again, they'll be great for cards or invitations. Oh, and we've got some glow-in-the-dark ones. So I know, I'm sorry, you're probably not going to be able to see these very well on the camera. There is, they're very similar to, let's have a look, like these ones where it's got different sayings. You've got trick or treat, happy Halloween, Halloween party, Halloween. But these I'm thinking are glow in the dark, so you need to shine some light on these and then obviously switch all the lights off. We've got some washi strips. So these are all stickers, different washi strip stickers. And some more. Oh my goodness, there's loads. And some more. Okay, so that was section 2. We're now in the third and final section. So this is the Creative Halloween Kickoff. So pre-cut designs for bunting and Halloween decorations. So again, fun, fun, fun if you are into Halloween. So we've got our trick or treat page. You've got some different bows. Oh, actually, yep. So I think it looks like they're double-sided. So if you were to cut this one out, it would have that on the back. It literally looks like they are a mirror of each other. So again, you can cut those out and you've got them on the back. I quite like that. That's very clever. You've got some cupcakes that come out and they've got little slits in the icing by the looks of it. So I don't know if you're going to be decorating those, but you've got some pop-out cupcakes. Again, lots of fun Halloween colours. And then you have pink, which again, not sure I would have pink for Halloween, but there we are. Oh, okay. So now we've got like little Halloween candy canes, pumpkins, broomsticks. So these I'm imagining are what you then poke into your cupcakes. So you've got like a little spider. That's really clever. I quite like that. That's cute. Okay, these are little pop-out pieces as well. Oh, and are they? And they're double-sided as well. See, that I quite like. So I just needed a break. On the other side, it is actually backwards. That's quite interesting. So the writing's actually backwards on that one. They've done a true flip for that one. Then we've got some bookmarks. So when these pop out as well, these are perforated, and then you've got a section which is what you would slot over the page. So this would be poking up outside of your book. I quite like those. We've got some bats and some tombstones. We've got some florals and more kind of autumn. We've got that nice cat and that skull again. See, I prefer that over a kind of cartoony cat. So I quite like that one. Okay, then these are also pop-outs. You've got a skeleton pop-out. Yeah, so all of these, I think, yeah, they can come out. So again, I mean, that's a pop-out, but you could use that on a Halloween card and then use one of the sentiment stickers, Happy Halloween, or if it's an invitation to invite somebody to a Halloween party or something. Some more pop-outs. You could possibly have these on bunting, couldn't you? As well. It'd be cool having like the little bats hanging from bunting. Ah, there we go. So talking of bunting, here it is. So what have we got? Happy Halloween trick or treat party. Part E. Night. Okay, yeah, so you can have trick or treat, party night, Halloween, happy Halloween, wasn't it? So yeah, so you can change up whatever message it is that you want from the bunting. But yeah, I like that you've got some bunting there, and I like that there is a pattern on the other side as well, should you want it. And then you've got a couple of pages that could be used for scrapbooking or journaling. Again, that kind of diamond design. And then you've got some frames. These are not die cut, so you would have to cut them out. We've got some journaling cards, which again are not die cut. But these are again on a nice thick cardstock. These again are not cut out, they're not die cut. But you've got a variety of frames and journaling cards. And I like the grunginess on this side. But wow, do you get a lot. Okay, and then the last page is frames. And there's a little pocket at the back. And then we've got these, which are like a wrapping paper. Oh, okay, and there's two designs. So we've got Trick or Treat, or we've got Green Skeletons. So you've got that wrapping paper. You've got this one, which has the purple ghosts. Or we've got these ghosts coming this way. We've got the candles and the kind of screamy face. And then we've got florals. Don't know, is this an autumn flower? I'm not sure. I'm not very good at flowers, but it's popped up a lot in this, so I wasn't sure. So you got that tombstone, although the writing's backwards. I just needed a break. And then you've got the cauldron and pumpkins on that side. So lots and lots to play around with in there. I am impressed. I said it in the last video with the autumn box that when Grabie sort of said, oh, we're kind of changing the way that we're kind of doing our boxes, would you be interested? Obviously I jumped at the chance because I do absolutely love Grabie. I think their products are amazing. But when I saw that it was switching to books, I was like, I've always enjoyed opening the individual envelopes. However, storing the things, so when I opened the envelopes, one might have a load of washi stickers in. So I was like, right, so now I've got to find a place to house these washi stickers. There might be another one that has paper cutouts or die cuts. So right, I've got to find a place to put those. Then there might be scrapbooking papers and fabrics and all sorts of things. Whereas with a book, unless I'm going to use it, it can just stay in the book. So for storage wise, I actually think this is really good. And I think you possibly get more by having the book. I really, really love this idea. And as I said, while I'm not normally a Halloween girl, Grabie kind of swung me round to Halloween, I think, last year with their last year's box. And I think this one's actually even better. I love this. My daughter's going to have so much fun on this, I think. She's going to really enjoy this. There will be another video, so I'll do one more video with this one where I'll kind of share something that I create from the items in the book. And then I will have to relinquish it to my daughter because she definitely wants to have a go with this. And there will be another video where I'm sharing what I create with the autumn palette box as well. So if you have enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. If you have any questions or want to comment, please leave a comment down below. I really love reading and responding to those. If you are not already a subscriber, of course, I would absolutely love for you to do so. Please also make sure that you click that bell button. That way you are notified of any new crafty videos. As I said, there is going to be links and things down below if you are interested. I also have a Grabie playlist, so if you want to see past boxes and other boxes that they have available, as I said, they are amazing for scrapbooking, any artists, and journaling, anything along those lines. Grabie really do have some amazing products, so please go and check them out. I really can't recommend them enough. Well, that's all from me. Just a massive thank you to Grabie for sending me this Halloween book. And I will see you all in the next crafty video. Bye for now.